Brad Williams, Frugal Finance, extendable and cancelable swaps. An extendable pay-fixed swap, the pay-fixed counterparty has the option to extend the tenure of the swap. If she exercises that option, the existing swap agreement remains in force for the additional time specified in the agreement. The swap underlying the payer swaption, a new swap is created on which payments would begin at the end of the existing swap. We may analyze this extendable pay-fixed swap as consisting of two distinct elements: a plain vanilla pay-fixed swap plus a payer swaption. The plain vanilla pay-fixed portion of the extendable swap has a tenure that extends to the expiration date of the embedded payer swaption. The swaption gives the holder the right to extend the swap agreement for an additional period. The cancelable swap gives a party the right, but not the obligation, to cancel an existing plain vanilla swap at a specific time during the original contemplated tenure of the swap. The embedded swaption has an exercise date following sometime during the tenure of the underlying plain vanilla swap, and the swap underlying the swaption would have a tenure that covers the period from the exercise date through the tenure of the original plain vanilla swap. For example, a cancelable receivable fixed swap agreement consists of a plain vanilla receiver fixed swap plus a payer fixed swaption. The plain vanilla swap has a tenure that extends over a given period. The swaption has an expiration date during the tenure of the plain vanilla swap, and the swap underlying the swaption extends from the expiration date of the swaption to the end of the tenure of the plain vanilla swap. Exercises of the swaption creates a new swap that exactly offsets the remaining payments on the plain vanilla swap. All right, take a breath. To make this more concrete, consider the following example of a cancelable receive fixed swap. A firm enters a cancelable receive fixed swap with a notional amount of $20 million, a tenure of 7 years, receipt of annual interest payments of 6.6%, and payments of SOFR. The agreement also includes a swaption, the right to cancel the swap immediately after the fourth payment. This cancelable receive fixed swap may be analyzed as consisting of two elements: a plain vanilla receive fixed swap with a tenure of 7 years and a European payer swaption that expires in 4 years and has a tenure of 3 years. If the owner of the cancelable swap cancels the swap, this is equivalent to exercising the payer swaption, because the swap underlying the payer swaption would have exactly the cash flows that offset the remaining tenure of the original vanilla swap. Analyzing the extendable and cancelable swap as plain vanilla swaps plus swaptions makes pricing these complex swaps simpler, because it is relatively easy to price plain vanilla swaps and swaptions. Thus, there are 4 possible extendable and cancelable swap forms that may be analyzed as follows. 1. Extendable pay-fixed swap equals pay vanilla pay-fixed swap plus a payer swaption. Extendable received fixed swap equals a plain vanilla received fixed swap plus a receiver swaption. Cancelable pay-fixed swap, plain vanilla pay-fixed swap plus a receiver swaption, and then a cancelable receive fixed swap equals plain vanilla receive fixed swap plus a payer swaption. So the extendable swaps have an extensible pay-fixed swap has an embedded sway. An extendable pay-fixed swap has an embedded payer swaption, and an extendable receive-fixed swap has an embedded receiver swaption. Cancelable swaps have embedded swaptions of the opposite type that offset the terms of the swap itself. Cancelable pay-fixed swap has an embedded receiver swaption, and a cancelable receive swap has an embedded payer swaption. Brad Williams, Frugal Finance. See you soon.